Hello boys and girls, it's Aunty Mimmi here. Our wonderful book, which has been chosen for Christmas Eve, is the new book Do Not Wish for a Christmas Elf. Sounds fun, doesn't it? If you've not already subscribed to the channel, please do so now. Then sit back, get comfortable, and let's begin. 'Twas 2 weeks before Christmas. The shops were jam-packed. We had just arrived home and our gifts were all stacked. Mum and Dad were exhausted. To my great surprise, they reclined as they rested their feet and their eyes. But then, all of a sudden, we heard the phone buzz. You would never have guessed who the phone caller was. Ho, ho, hi, hi, ho, ho. The voice sounded uneasy. It's Santa, I gulped. I felt anxious and queasy. I have a big favour to ask you, dear cat. Do you mind if we have a short pre-Christmas chat? I'm in need of your help and your parents' approval, he said, and then paused for a slurp of his noodle. The North Pole is even more hectic than ever before, with 100 new elves all lined up by my door. We're gearing them up for the elf mighty test to ensure that they're ready to take on my quest. But one elf, her name Jangles, he's not quite prepared, so I really need help, Santa quickly declared. Jangles needs to be trained, through the timing is tight, but I know with your help, she can get it all right. Yes, I'll do it, I beamed. I feel honoured you'd ask. I will give it my all to fulfil your big task. Shortly after our call, I went to my room, and then Jangles appeared, just like lightning. Kaboom! In a hodgepodge of patterns, she had her own style, with her twinkling blue eyes and a cheeky white smile. Welcome, Jangles, I said, trying not to sound nervous. I think that you're here for my elf training service. Yes, I'm ready, she cheered. I'm excited to learn. I'll be ready to elf when it's time to return. We began in the kitchen with holiday treats, but the flour went flying on Mum's folded sheets. So we started again and then mixed the wet batter. But a few seconds later, there was a huge splatter. Oh, Jangles, I panicked. Let's try to do better. But Jangles just shrugged as she wiped off her sweater. Then we cleaned it all up and began our new goal, to build 2 giant snowmen and gain some control. So I rolled and I pattered large balls made of snow for the jolliest, friendliest snow sculpture show. But then when I looked up, my grin turned to a frown. Jingle's snowman was made, but flipped upside down. Come on, Jangles, I pleaded. Let's try this once more. As her eyes gave a twinkle, she shrugged like before. Then we heard my mum call. Daddy picked up the tree. We both rushed back inside, so excited to see. Tons of ornaments, lights, and bright tinsel galore. We're all sitting in totes on the living room floor. Mum then made us hot cocoa with candy cane sticks as my dad danced around and he showed off his tricks. We should start with the lights. I'm excited, aren't you? I sure am, Jangles cheered. Then she added, Yahoo! So I followed behind her. She's got this, I thought. But before I could blink, We were tied in a knot. Then I tried to stand up, but without any luck. The tree toppled right over, and then we were stuck. As my parents pitched in to untangle the mess, I felt bad that my efforts were not a success. I'm sorry, sweet Jangles, I gave it my best. Now I'm worried you'll be unprepared for your test. Jangles climbed to my chest and she gave me a hug. Then she looked at me sweetly and winked with that shrug. Cat, you gave with your heart, and to me that's a win. You did such a great job. Now you lift up that chin. This has been so much fun, she said, waving goodbye, with that cheery white grin and a twinkle-lit eye. Then, as fast as she'd come, in a flash, she was gone, and I drifted to sleep with a sad little yawn. But the very next morning I woke up to see a huge platter of treats and a letter for me. Dear Cat, I'm incredibly grateful you helped me and Jangles. She had a great time with your tree lights in tangles. You see, all along she was meant just for you. Jangles brought you some fun and some memories too. For Christmas is spirit, the joy we all need, and your patience and caring were thoughtful indeed. We're not meant to be perfect. What life's all about is the magic we offer and not our self-doubt. But before I head out, there's one thing you should know. I'll be back really soon. Ho, 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 ho. Holiday cheers, Santa Claus. I looked up at my parents and said with a smile, Jangles did make it fun in her own quirky style. Now, I do have a wish, something kooky and cool. A T-Rex would be great. I could take him to school. Well, that was a wonderful book today, wasn't it, boys and girls? I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. As always, I want you to be kind to one another, look after one another, and try and have some fun every single day. Until next time, bye-bye.